Okay, think about your biggest goal right now. Are you hustling for it? Pushing, striving, feeling totally wiped out? Well, today we're going to dive into a pretty radical idea. What if the secret to getting everything you want isn't about trying harder, but about not trying at all? We're going to break down how to shift from that constant struggle into a state of flow.
I mean, really think about it. We're all taught to grind, to hustle, to make things happen. But what if that very effort, that constant pushing, is the exact thing that's holding you back? What if our whole approach to getting what we want is totally, 100% backwards?
So let's kick things off with a feeling I think we can all relate to. Just how exhausting it can be to chase our dreams. Section 1 gets right into this paradox of the hard work of dreams.
You know this feeling, don't you? You've got this amazing vision in your head, but the path to get there just feels like this constant, draining uphill battle. It's that feeling that makes you wonder, is all this hard work even working?
And this is the root of all that struggle. It's this belief that our happiness is, well, out there somewhere. We think we'll find it in the next promotion, the perfect partner, or when our bank account hits a certain number. We treat our dream life like a finish line that we have to sprint towards, trying to control every single thing along the way.
Okay, but what if that entire way of thinking is just wrong? Section 2 is where we make a huge shift. It's time to stop looking outside and start looking inside.
And this right here, this is the quote that flips the whole script. The joy, the peace, the success you're chasing, it's not something you get from the world. According to this idea, you have to find the feeling of it inside you first, and only then can it show up on the outside.
Just let that sink in for a second. Your dream life isn't something you have to go out and build from scratch. It's something you uncover. It's already there, inside you. So what's blocking it? It's just the stories we tell ourselves, like, I'll be happy when, or I need to achieve this to feel successful. Those beliefs, they're the only things in the way.
Okay, so if we're not supposed to be forcing and controlling everything, what does that mean when life gets tough? What about challenges? Well, in Section 3, we're going to look at what the universe is really trying to give us.
This comes from a poem in the source material called The Perfect Universe, and it's a total game changer. The idea is that life isn't here to give your ego every little thing it wants. Instead, life is perfectly designed to give your soul exactly what it needs in order to grow.
And this is really the heart of the matter, isn't it? On one side, you've got what you want. That's the ego talking. It wants comfort. It wants a specific, predictable outcome. But on the other side, you have what you need. That's about your soul's growth, which requires opportunities and the right experiences, even if they aren't the easy ones.
Oh, and this is such a brilliant way to think about why we need those challenges. One of the participants in the source discussion came up with this fantastic analogy. A battery can't work with just the positive terminal, right? It needs the negative one too to create a current. And in the same way, we need both the good and the bad experiences to generate the energy for our own growth.
All right, so this brings us to a kind of a mind-bending conclusion. If our dream life is already inside us and the universe is giving us what we need, then maybe the very act of chasing is the real problem. Just sit with that for a moment. What if the very act of chasing happiness is what pushes it further away? The second you start pursuing something, you're sending a message that you don't have it right now. You're creating a separation. So could it be that by always running after it, we're just reinforcing the feeling that it's not here?
So let's break that down. Pursuit is totally based on this idea that what you want is out there. It's like seeing happiness as a butterfly that you have to frantically chase around with a net. It's always separate from you, always just out of reach.
Now, the flip side of that is being. And if we stick with our butterfly analogy, this isn't about chasing at all. It's about becoming the flower. It's about sitting still, recognizing your own nature, and allowing the butterfly, that joy, that peace, to just come to you naturally. Wow, this is just such a poetic way of saying it, isn't it? When we're so obsessed with getting to that future destination, that place we call there, we completely miss the journey. We miss the land of travel itself, which is our actual life, happening right here, right now. Okay, so where does all this leave us? It leads to this beautiful, powerful state that the source material calls no trying. Now, this isn't about giving up or being lazy. It's about a really profound shift in how we do everything. Just picture a tree, right? It's covered in these gorgeous flowers. Is it straining? Is it struggling to push them out? No way. It's just being a tree.
The blooming is a totally natural, effortless expression of what it is. In it, you see no trying.
And it's the same thing with this bird. It soars through the sky so gracefully. It's not fighting the air, it's just flying. Because that's its nature. It moves without stress, without effort. Again, you see no trying, only being. So this state, this no trying, you've probably heard it called flow. It's that magical zone you get into where you're so completely absorbed in what you're doing that time just seems to melt away. Your conscious mind takes a backseat and you just feel guided. Your soul is just perfectly in sync with the moment.
And this is maybe the most important point of all, so listen up. No trying does not mean sitting on the couch and doing nothing. Not at all. It's about shifting the energy behind your actions. It's the difference between doing something out of fear and a need to control versus doing it from a place of trust, intuition, and genuine inspiration.
So really, the big shift here is moving from achieving to allowing. Your dream life isn't some prize you have to win. It's a reality that's just waiting to unfold through you as soon as you stop fighting it. So that just leaves us with one final question for you. What's the one story, the one belief that keeps telling you, not yet, that you're willing to just let go of starting right now?